The most common professional screenwriting software currently being used in the industry is Final Draft. Final Draft intelligently formats a script as you write, so things like scene headings, character and dialogue, transitions, and action descriptions are all distinct and easy to read. If you have the actual Final Draft.fdx file for a script, Storyboard Pro is able to recognize those formatting tags and use them to generate new scenes and shots and to fill in your caption fields with the text from the script. I've included this script in the files that come with the course, so you can use that to follow along if you want. To do this, we start in Storyboard Pro and we go to File, New from Final Draft Script. Then we just need to browse for the Final Draft file. Then we need to set the rules for what it should do when it counters each of those different kinds of formatting. Let's start with scene headings. This action dropdown is for setting whether it makes a new panel, shot, scene, etc. In this case, we want it to make a new scene. Let's also have it include element numbers. In Final Draft, scenes automatically get numbered, so this will include that along with the text. Then this dropdown determines what caption field the text of the scene heading itself goes in. We have the 4 default captions, or you can add another field if you want. We'll have it put the scene headings in the action notes. Then let's do character. So this is the character heading that comes before a line of dialogue. Let's have that create a new shot, and we'll have it put the name in the dialogue field. And we'll also have it put the dialogue in the dialogue field. You also might want to check combine successive elements for dialogue. That way, if you have a big chunk of lines from one character, but it's broken up by action notes or something in the script, it will get put together in the board. And for action, let's set it to make a new panel and add the text to the action notes caption. Transitions, we'll just have it put the text in the action notes too. The exact best way to do this can vary from script to script and board to board. But when you find settings that generally work well for you, check Save as Default Rules. Then it will default to these settings next time you do this. Then we just click Import. And since we're making a new project, we need to give it a name and a location to save it. And make sure the settings are all what we want. Then click Create. And if we go to the horizontal workspace, we can see things are actually broken up and our captions filled in quite nicely. You'll notice it also imported the whole script into the Storyboard tab so that we have that text if we need it later. Like before, the way this is broken up is bound to change as we work. But we've got a great starting point, and if you've got a particularly long script, this saves a ton of time. So, speaking of long scripts, since boarding takes a lot of time and work, it's typical that a production will break a script into sections to give to different board artists. And then those pieces will get recombined later. Fortunately, Storyboard Pro has some features that will let us break up this project into more manageable chunks and merge them later. We'll look at that in the next video. I'll see you there.